Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for our math lesson today. So last week in math we talked about how to solve word problems, and I took you through some steps that you should take every time you solve a word problem. So today what we're going to talk about are word problem strategies. So a strategy is just a way that we can solve a problem. So let's look at strategy number 1. Strategy number 1 says act it out. Act it out means you are actually doing what the problem says. Now, there might be some things that we can't do at home, but we can do the best that we can. Let's do an example together. I've written out a word problem, so I'm going to read it to you, and then we're going to solve it together. It says, I have 5 chips. My dog ate 2 of my chips. How many chips are left? So I have 5 chips, then my dog eats 2. How many chips do I have left? So let's think. Let's think back to our steps that we take to solve a word problem. So after we listen to that word problem, I need you to start asking yourself, what will I be doing? Addition or subtraction? Am I adding or taking away? I also want you to ask yourself, how will I write my number sentence? What will that look like? Will it have a plus or a minus? What numbers am I using? I also want you to think, how will I solve the problem to get my answer? So what strategy will you use? Are you going to use a number line, a number bond, 10 frame, draw and cross out, count up, count down? There's a lot of different ways you can do it. So let's look at this problem again. I have 5 chips. Okay. So we're going to be acting this out. I have 5 chips. All right, here on my plate, I have 5 chips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 chips. So now if you're acting this out at home, you can go grab 5 chips. Or you could grab 5 crackers, 5 Cheerios, 5 blocks, 5 anything. Let's read what's next. My dog ate 2 of my chips. Let's stop and think. Is that taking away or adding? If my dog eats 2 of my chips. That's taking away. And if we take something away, is that addition or subtraction? It's subtraction. So, I have 5 chips. My dog ate 2 of my chips. So, if you have a dog and you want to feed him some chips, maybe you can. Or you could just throw the chips out or eat them yourself. So how many chips did my dog eat? 2. So I'm going to take 2 of my chips. 1, 2, and I'm going to feed them to my dog. Let's see if she'll eat them. Come here, you want a chip? Come here. This is Shay. She might be a little camera shy. Come here. Come here, cook a chip. 1. Oh, now she's going to go eat it. You hear her crunching? All right, I have another chip for you. 2. She eats 2 chips. So, thank you. My dog ate 2 of my chips. How many chips are left? Let's count and see. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I have 3 chips left over. So let's make a number sentence for that. So I started with how many chips? 5. There were 5 chips on my plate to start. Now we said we're doing subtraction because my dog ate 2 of my chips and that's taking away. So we need to draw a minus sign. So 5 minus, let's see. How many chips do we take away? My dog ate 2, so we took away 2 chips. 5 minus 2. Oh, after that, you always need an equal sign. Don't forget your equal sign. 5 minus 2 equals, let's count and see how many chips I have left over. 1, 2, 3. So my answer is 3. 5 minus 2 equals 3. I started with 5 chips. My dog ate 2. I have 3 left over. See how we acted that out? You can try that at home too. You don't have to use your dog, and you don't have to use chips. You just have to have 5 of something and take away 2. and count how many you have left over. Great job. All right, let's try strategy number 2. So strategy number 2, draw a picture. We do this for a lot of different things. We do this for addition and subtraction, so we're used to this strategy. Drawing a picture. I have an example for you here, but we're going to do one together. Let's take a look at another problem. We're going to read this problem together. My mom has 4 donuts. My dad gave her 1 more donut. How many donuts does she have now? It's a little bit of a long one. Let me read it again. My mom has 4 donuts. My dad gave her 1 more donut. How many donuts does she have now? Okay, so this is our draw a picture strategy. Let's see, I'll set that right there. Strategy number 2. Okay, so our word problem says, my mom has 4 donuts. So I'm going to draw a picture to represent that. My mom has 4 donuts. So I could draw 4 donuts, or I could draw 4 circles. Whatever is easier for you. I'm going to draw 4 circles because that's easier for me. So my mom has 4 donuts. These are her 4 donuts. Then it says, my dad gave her 1 more donut. Let's ask ourselves, is that addition or subtraction? Are they adding or taking away? My dad gave her 1 more donut. Did he take away a donut? No, he gave her 1. How many? 1. So what I'm going to draw is 1 more donut. So my mom has 4 donuts. My dad gave her 1 more donut. How many donuts does she have now? So we can solve that by counting all the donuts. So she started with 4. My dad gave her 1 more. So let's count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now she has 5 donuts because that's how many donuts we have all together in the picture. Let's write a number sentence for that. So we know that my mom started with 4 donuts. And my dad gave her 1 more. We said that's addition because no donuts are being taken away. So we're going to draw a plus sign. 4 plus, how many more? How many donuts did my dad give my mom? 1. 4 plus 1. Oh, don't forget your equals sign. 4 plus 1 equals, oh, we already did our work up here, 5 donuts. My mom started with 4 donuts, my dad gave her 1 more, and we know that equals 5. Great job. So, let's review what we've done today. Our word problem strategies. We have 2 strategies that you can use. 1, act it out. That means you do the problem at home. You act out the problem. You do it yourself, or you do it with a friend. You don't have to have chips like I did. You could use anything. Any Cheerios, crackers, blocks, crayons, pencils, anything that you have 5 of at your house. Number 2, draw a picture. We're really good at drawing pictures. So you can draw a picture to represent the numbers and your problem and then solve using our addition or subtraction strategies. Great job. And don't forget, always ask yourself, what am I doing, addition or subtraction? How am I going to write my number sentence? How do I solve the problem to get my answer? Like, what strategy are you going to use? Okay? Don't forget, word problem strategies. 1, act it out. 2, draw a picture. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.